What's good, YouTube? Because of Howie here. So we are diving into a request from Bond. This one is Time with Frank Terzo, 15th Bend, Lady Champion, Mr. Smith, and Tony Howie on this track called Time. Very excited to check out an artist that we've never done on the channel before. I've never heard of Frank Terzo, so I'm interested to see what we get with this. I haven't heard of any of these artists that are on here, I don't think. I don't think I've heard of any of these artists. So this will be brand new, and diving into a track called Time with this kind of artwork, I am very interested to see what we get with this. It's probably going to be very deep, I imagine. I'm curious as to what genre this might be. If Bond requested, and I'm guessing it's probably some kind of rock music. So, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe for us. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, the instrumentations. It's a great time. It's a beautiful vibe and a nice community. Everybody is here for each other. If you are going through something in your life, whether it's mental health or addiction, or you're just struggling and don't have anyone around you that you feel comfortable with reaching out to, please leave it down in the comments or join us in the premieres during the live chats and reach out to us. There are plenty of people here with a lot of life experience that can offer you advice and guidance on the issues that you're going through with your life. That's what it's all about in this community here, is to be here for each other and guide each other into the best days possible and the most growth possible each and every day, becoming a better person and learning more through the journey of life and making the moves to become successful for yourself inside of your life every single day. That's what we're all about on here. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and like I said, do not hesitate to reach out for some help. Everyone here in the community has plenty of advice to offer, and it will be very beneficial if you are willing to reach out and take that advice. It could change your life and help you to become a better version of yourself, especially if you're going through a struggle inside of your life right now. That's what it's all about on here. So we're going to get into this. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Time with Frank Terzo, 15th Bend, Lady Champion, Mr. Smith, and Tony Howie. Reminds me of Maisie Star.
Time waits for no one.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's true.
I got chills, boy.
Promise.
Wow.
It's true.
Time waits for no one. It's true. Time has no promise. It's true. And God, I love this chord progression. It's one of the best chord progressions in music fucking history. But they have taken it and turned it into an astral experience right here. The vibe of this, good Lord, it sends you to another realm, man. I got chills from that vibe, for sure. What a vibe. I'm guessing that first part was probably, maybe Frank. I think they're going to go in order. Sometimes they're not listed in order, but I think they're listed in order for this. I believe Frank went first.
No promise. It's true. A life without hope. It's like a sail without a breeze.
Wow. say that set sail without a breeze? Is that what he just said? Did he say set sail without a breeze? I think that's what was just said there.
It's like a sail without a breeze.
Yeah.
Take my hand.
Take my hand. Beautiful. This chord,
Let me be your angel.
this chord progression makes me so fucking happy. It's one of my favorites of all time. Man. It's just the vibe of it. I love the vibe of that specific progression, and whenever a vocalist nails it with those emotional vocals and message, it really is a very astral kind of sound, man. It's a cosmic kind of experience audibly, right? It's a very, very nice experience. You can meditate to stuff like this. You can really clear your thoughts out with songs that have this vibe and this wavelength to them. This is fantastically done right here. Just some artists coming together, and I imagine some of them might be the ones playing instruments as well. Some of them may be on instruments also, as well as sharing vocals with each other throughout this, but it's a very clean-cut message. Just time waits for no person. It has no promise. Setting sail without a breeze, right? Take my hand. It's saying, okay, there's not a breeze. That's okay. Take my hand. Right? That's fucking beautiful right there. It doesn't have to get any more complicated than that. Sometimes it really is that simple on an emotional level. Let someone take your hand whenever you're feeling like you can't be pushed forward. That's the message, and it's a damn beautiful. It's what we were just talking about in the intro, man. That's what we talked about in the intro. Like I said, if you guys are going through those fucking struggles inside of your life and you need someone to talk to, reach your hand out to us. We'll grab it. There's plenty of great advice that comes from people on this channel. I've taken some of it myself. I've even received the advice from the wonderful people in our community here. They're legendary when it comes to giving advice. Very, very smart advice and a lot of life experience behind it to back it up. That's the greatest thing about this channel, is the amount of experience combined that all of us have. We've really been able to change so many lives and help so many people, myself included. It means the whole world to me to be here with you guys. And this song is damn beautiful. Thank you, Bond, for this request. This is amazing. So wholesome, man. It's just about guiding each other through the difficult times and also acknowledging that time waits for no one, which is why you need to get yourself through it immediately if you're going through it. There's no more time. There's no more time to waste in the world, I'll tell you what. Things in the world are at a point right now where if you don't get it together and catch up right now to certain points of things, that you might lose your chance, and it might be a very bad time in the world for you. That's where I see it going. That's the projection that it looks like could occur. Very, very feasibly that could occur. So I would say prepare yourselves for that now and get it all together, because the time will not wait. And if it's too late, if everything fucking changes and shifts to even like paper currency possibly being stripped away and things, all that kind of stuff, like certain things like that could go on. If you don't prepare yourself for that kind of stuff right now, it could be very, very bad in the future, right? And also being prepared for situations where you may have to survive without the assistance of a government. Could you do it? would you know where to go or what to do to survive with yourself, right? If it all crumbled and the infrastructure shut down, right? And it was just us, would you know what to do with yourself? That's the things we need to prepare for. We need to consider these scenarios because, as is being said in this song, time waits for no one and has no promise. The only promise there is the one that you make for yourself today to lead into tomorrow, and nothing but believe in yourselves.
A child without a dream
is like a bird without its wings.
A bird without its wings, man. I had to let that sink in for a moment. Sometimes I have to let these things sink in for a moment because they hit so hard.
It's like a bird without its wings.
This is beautiful.
I wanna hold you forever.
Wow.
In my arms. Oh, I will savor the memories.
Said I want to hold you in my arms forever. I will savor the memories. Saying times have changed, right? I'll savor the memories. Wow. This is so... It's like heartbreaking but wholesome at the same time, right? And the vibe is so deep, musically, sonically, that it just compresses you, basically. Like I said, this is like a meditative song. This will really suck you in if you just close your eyes and let it play. You really travel to a lot of different thoughts and a lot of memories and like times of your life, right? As the song is called, it all adds up, man. This song will take you through time. That's the feeling of it. This song is time. It has the vibe of time. You can feel memory and nostalgia inside of it. You can feel pure love and longing inside of it. It represents every aspect that it needs to. And it's very, like I said, it got an astral kind of wavelength to the sound production of it itself.
We share.
He said everything or any time can change. Wow. Man, yeah. He's saying time is malleable. That's what he's saying. Time is not a straight line, is what was just said there, right? Yeah. That's the thing about it. That's the truth of the matter. Time cannot be viewed as a straight line. It is very malleable in its own sense, right? Oh boy, boy. you can bring, like, one example of that is bringing energies from the past into the modern, and that affects the energy that we're currently sitting at. Whenever, like, things from the past, that energy gets thrown into modern vibes, right? And the way that it meshes can be very destructive, because the past had a lot of mistakes inside of it that we kind of needed to learn from as people. And one of the energies that's been carried into our modern times from the past is divisiveness, right? And it's almost like the pastime of divisiveness has become a modern thing again, when we were trying to X that out, right? Over the last 100 years, we were trying to X that out for ourselves as a species and fix all of that shit, and now the division is starting to come back and the energy's returning from that, and people are dividing themselves. But the thing about it is that it wasn't a natural return, it was forced, and it was done by the television sets, right? It was done by the television sets and the radios and the songs that get put out and the messages that the influence puts out, right? The negative influence that's told what to say, you know? That's a conversation that's had a lot. Many people talk about that on here. It's something that's been being talked about much more often now, and it's true. There's a script, man, for it all. They read off of it. They're told what to say, and that's how they stay in the position that they've put themselves in, is because they're keeping their lips sealed. Somebody who's willing to talk has to get it all on their own and make their own moves for themselves, because ain't nobody gonna want to fucking promote them, because they're telling the truth, and the truth isn't what's gonna benefit those people that are benefiting off of the pastime energy of divisiveness. See? So, it's a forced energy, which means that it can also be forced out. Am I correct?
I wanna capture each moment, good and sad, and I can't imagine a lifetime without you beside me.
Yes, sir. Wow. Wow, man. I must say, Bond, that was a beautiful request, my friend. I fucking liked this song a whole lot, as you can tell. We got to talk about some really awesome deepness in this right here. Wow. Boy, oh boy. I'm glad I got to say the things that I just got to say to you guys. Those are things that are very important to me, that I think needed to be said out of my own mouth and my own words, because those are things that I think about and have seen many people think about and discuss, right, openly more recently. And I have my own viewpoints on those kinds of things and the way that they affect the world and everything. And also the love of being here for each other and everything that ties into that section of life as well. So I'm glad that I finally got to throw some of that stuff out here for you guys, right? This song was perfect for bringing that up and getting us to be able to discuss that kind of stuff. I think we covered some very important points in this one that I really hope that you guys actually do take to heart and apply to your life, because it's going to benefit you in the long run. And I want the best for every single person that watches these videos on the channel. I get on here and try to give you guys the best advice from my own perspective as somebody who's pulled themselves out of a very, very dark place that should not have been survived. And I was fortunate enough to be blessed with the miracle of survival. And now I want to be here to provide that to other people and show you guys all of the perspectives that have kept me going through pulling myself out of that. And a lot of that comes from the people that are on the channel in the community as well that leave comments and leave their own knowledge down below. We all teach each other new stuff every single day. There's so much knowledge here in the community, and like I said, so many smart minds that have life experience, and I think that some of the advice that we got to discuss inside of this one and topics could be very beneficial for you guys to apply to your life. So please take that into consideration. That's what we're here for on the channel, is to provide that advice and be here for each other to help raise each other's vibrations and become the best versions of ourselves possible and live the best life that we possibly can for ourselves. The original video will be in the description as always. Subscribe to Frank Terzo and all of the other artists on this song as well. Go find them and support them as well. Maybe we will have to dive into some of the other artists on this song. If there's any songs by the other artists on here that you guys like, let me know. We'll get those ones done for you as well. We'll add them to the list and we'll get them done for you in the coming weeks. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for everything. Thank you for building this amazing community with me. We're going to get out of here. I'm Howie. A reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thanks for everything. Peace.